And welcome back to the Penn State Dynasty mode here on College Football 25. And today we're going to move a couple weeks in advance here with the Kent State Golden Flashes. Obviously, we're not going to play every single game of this Dynasty mode, unlike the Miami Hurricanes Dynasty mode. That's also here on the channel. If you haven't seen that, link is in the description down below. But yeah, we're here with Kent State here trying to recruit. And again, it's just difficult recruiting with this team. 350 hours is not a lot. I'm going to try to make plays at some of the available recruits still on the board. And I'm talking 5-star guys because we might as well give it a shot, especially if some of these guys aren't getting scholarships from these big schools. Hell, we'll pay for your tuition over here in Kent, Ohio. So I'm going to try for some 5 stars. Am I going to be all that successful in landing these guys? I don't know, but we're going to try a guy like DJ Kuma right there, because again, I'm tired of just committing 1 stars. These are the type of guys I'm trying to bring in. We are trying to find our quarterback probably for the next 4 years here. I would say 3 years. We're going to give Ulatowski probably his senior year and then move on to one of these guys we're trying to commit. Someone like Devon Jewell, who's a 3-star. You've also got Cush down there, who's a 4-star. If we can crack his top 10, that would be real nice. I get a 4-star gem, so we'll see how this goes. Again, this is a very long process. This will not be done in just this episode. Again, tomorrow or our next episode here of Kent State Dynasty mode, I'm going to try to go probably like 5-ish weeks before we play our next game, just so again, I can get a lot of recruiting done and see where we're at. Because again, we're trying to land more than just a bunch of 1-star guys. And folks, if you haven't yet though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more Kent State Dynasty mode here on the channel. As Kent State went on to beat FCS East and then lose, obviously as expected, to the Tennessee Volunteers. And here we are for our 4th game of the season. We are 1-2, taking on the 0-2 Penn State Nittnay Lions. So we're on the road here in Pennsylvania. And again, there is a little bit of hope this week. We played Pitt very tough in week number 1. We are now going on the road. And again, normally I would say this is a smash game for Penn State. And in all likelihood it is. But Penn State hasn't won a game so far this year. They're 0-2. We are 1-2 with a victory over an FCS school. But now we're here at Penn State and this place is rocking. It's not a whiteout. It's not a night game. But still, playing on the road at Penn State is always difficult. And especially when you are a G5 team going in here expected to be absolutely demolished. So we're going to have problems this entire game. Again, I know we are. Singleton's probably going to run all over us. The junior out of Pennsylvania, again, is dominant for Penn State. Their starting quarterback is Drew Aller, as Aller with the phenomenal ball squeezes it in there. And just like that, the Nittnay Lions go up 7-0 here against the Kent State Golden Flashes. It only took Drew Aller on the offense less than a minute. But Kent State did stay very competitive with Pitt last week. Let's see what Tommy Ulatowski in this offense can do. He'll look over the middle, hit as he throws, but somehow he gets it off to Luke Floria, first down to the 32-yard line. We're going to stay out of empty here for Ulatowski. Over the middle, there's Krishan McCray, our star receiver and the best player on this Kent State squad. I am very scared this guy is going to leave in the portal in the offseason. I would say it's expected to happen. I'll leave it at that. We'll talk about more of that later. But Luke Floria gets in. Wow. I mean, we just drive right down the field and score on Penn State. There is definite hope here for the Golden Flashes on the road. Just like that, 7-7. Let's see if our defense can keep up. Aller here in a 3rd and 13 with a dump-off pass on the screen to Singleton. Can we stay in front of him? We will. Singleton 2 yards short of the first down marker, and Kent State gets the ball back. In a tie game, Tommy Ulatowski stepping up in the pocket, looking to run, takes a big hit, but still holds on to the football for a gain of 12. 2nd and 3 for the Golden Flashes. Ulatowski, play action fake looking. Krishan McCray. Who else? First down for Kent State. McCray, 2 catches, 64 yards. 2nd and 7. Ulatowski, play action fake. We pick up the blocks. He's scrambling to his right. Somehow, he gets it off to McCray again. Ulatowski with 107 yards passing in this game so far. Handoff, Gavin Garcia. Garcia's in for 6, and Kent State takes a 14-7 lead here on the road. I mean, I was not expecting this, but we will take it. Again, we got off to a very strong start last week against the Pitt Panthers, or last game against the Pitt Panthers that we played. And of course, we didn't win that game, but still, I think there's a lot of hope for right now. Nicholas Singleton for the big first down, though, here for Penn State. Penn State has been known to produce star running backs. Singleton feels to be in line for next up here, at least with the Nittany Lions. There's another good ball, though, by Drew Aller, finding his tight end to the outside. Here comes a 3rd and 10, though, for Penn State from the 22-yard line. Aller looking to throw. He looks right away. Touchdown, Penn State. So both teams are going to put up 14 here in this first quarter. A very high scoring affair early. I mean, what's new for college football 25? I'm not complaining. The games are high scoring, by the way. But still, 14-14 all knotted up here on the road for Kent State. Hey, we'll definitely take it. Ulatowski and Aller going back and forth early. So here come the Golden Flashes, 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Ulatowski looking to throw, stepping up. He will take off and run again, and he will have himself a first down. Doesn't have the awareness to slide, so instead he dives. Nice, he's got a high chance of injury. It's okay. 3rd and 4, Ulatowski stepping up again. He's too quick. Tommy Ulatowski gets out of bounds. I believe our right guard, I think that is, will get injured on the play. 3rd and 2, though, for Kent. Here comes the jet touch pass to Luke Floria. Floria for the first down and a lot more. Down now to the Penn State 12. Ulatowski now has a severe chance of getting hurt. We'll keep it on the ground. Gavin Garcia, the 5'7" running back, gets in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. 21-14, Golden Flashes. Penn State now back with the football from their own 6-yard line after a holding call. It's 3rd and 17. Drew Aller's gonna be picked. Muhammad on the interception, and he's gonna take it all the way back. Naeem Muhammad with the pick makes it 28-14, Golden Flashes. Oh man, can Kent State shock the world? I understand Penn State's 0-2, but what a start for Kent State. Can they get a stop? Drew Aller, though, will thread the needle, fumble on the tail end of that play, but still a first down now into Kent State territory. They bring pressure. Aller finds his tight end once more, and that's gonna be 6. No. Down all the way to the 2-yard line to Tyler Warren. 1st and goal, handoff, and that's going to be 6 for the Nittany Lions. Singleton is in, and Penn State continues to fight back. 28-21. I mean, hell, that's something, right? Penn State fighting back against Kent State. But we've got a 3rd and 7 here. Backed up our own 26. The run with Ulatowski has worked so far. Here, though, it won't. Kent State will have to punt back to Penn State here. Hand off to Singleton. Excuse me, on the last touchdown, that was not Singleton, but right here, there he is down to the 31-yard line. 12 carries for 93 yards for Nicholas Singleton. 1st and 10, little RPO action for Drew Aller to the outside. Aller's got himself again a 19 through the air to Liam Clifford. 1st and 10, Aller dropping back, quick hitter to his receiver, and that's going to be all the way down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, jet touch pass. Clifford is in. He jumps and dives over everyone, and the Nittany Lions have tied things up at 28 apiece. All right, Kent State back with the ball from the 40. Ulatowski's got 1:10 left to go. He steps up. Again, this has been working except for that last drive. Ulatowski now into Penn State territory. 2nd and 4. Tommy Ulatowski looking to throw. He dumps it off to his running back, Gavin Garcia. Garcia pushing his way forward down to the Penn State 28. We have got, 19 seconds to go, 2 timeouts left. Ulatowski scrambling to his right, looking to throw. He could have Krishawn McCray. Instead, this will be more yardage. We'll take it. Down to the 7. Kent State with 1 timeout left from the 7-yard line. 12 seconds to go. Ulatowski looking over the middle. He has got Brown. It's not going to be much. We're going to go for it. 2nd and goal, 8 seconds. Got to get out of bounds. Gavin Garcia should get out of bounds. No, the throw brings him back in. And that's it for the half. Oh, man. I thought Ulatowski was going to be able to lead him out of bounds on that throw. Instead, Kent State is tied with Penn State at halftime. Again, I'll take it. But we could be up 31-28. Let's go to the 3rd quarter. And yeah, Kent State gets the football first here to start off this second half. But again, you would have liked to come into this one with the lead. Gonna try to get our best player of the football here, Krishan McCray. Again, we have to try our hardest for this guy not to transfer in the offseason. He is, I believe, a sophomore this year. Unfortunately, I believe he will be leaving this program in the offseason, and this one hurts. Gavin Garcia is hurt on this run. Now we've got Thomas, our backup running back, in the game here. 3rd and 7 for Ulatowski. He continues to run. Okay. He dives, so he fumbles the football. Again, I want him to slide, but the thing is, again, players in this game won't slide if their awareness is low. Unfortunately, Ulatowski's like a 50-50 if he's going to slide or not. He dives and fumbles the football. 3rd and inches for Penn State. Wow! Singleton stuffed it. He loses 6. Huge play for Kent State. Gets them the ball back. 3rd and 3 from their own 16-yard line. And Thomas fumbles. Kent State cannot stay out their own way. Fumble after fumble after fumble. Drew Aller's keeping on 3rd and 2 on a read option. We stop him. Penn State, though, keeps the offense on the field. 4th and 1, Aller. Handoff. Singleton. He's stuffed again. Wow, Kent State continues to get stops here against this Nittnay Lions offense, but now the Kent State offense is quickly unraveling. 3rd and 17 after back-to-back turnovers. Ulatowski looks for Krishan McCray, make it 3 straight turnovers, and now an interception for a touchdown for Rasheem Haygood and the Nittnay Lions defense. Penn State can't score the offense, so the defense will pick them up. Both teams now with interceptions for touchdowns, but Penn State gives them the lead at 35-28. Ulatowski has Isaiah Baden, but he misses him over the top. Again, it would have required a very good ball, but it is what it is. He misses. And now look at Singleton fighting his way past Kent State defenders, and he's in for 6. At one point, Kent State held a 14-point lead in this one. Now it is the Nittnay Lions who are up by 14. It's 42-28. Kent State is yet to score since that turnover, or really since we ran out of time at the end of the second quarter when Ulatowski brought Gavin Garcia back in play. Again, we're moving the ball downfield, but now this drive is halted with a miss on 3rd and 7. We will go for it on 4th and 7, finding Krishan McCray, but he doesn't go to the sticks, so he's, held short of the first down marker. Now this is where Penn State can really start to take over. Up by 21, and this one again is likely over. I really don't think we can straight up outscore Penn State by 21 points in the 4th quarter, so we're going to need a turnover here. Again, Penn State has given that up in this game, but Drew Aller, oh man, that ball should have been picked. Our safety was right there. Instead, Aller threads the needle. And yeah, it looks like Penn State's going to get this one. 3rd and 4, we go RPO to the outside, over to Sebastian Brown. Brown's got a lot of running room, and he will take advantage of that, getting it down to the 43-yard line. But unfortunately, the Golden Flashes find themselves down by 21. Going into the 4th quarter, it is all Penn State. So here's a 1st and 10 here for the Golden Flashes. Ulatowski goes over the middle. He will find Sebastian Brown. Brown for the first down. That'll get us down and out to the 30-yard line. Ulatowski going over the top should have a guy, and he does. All right, touchdown, Kent State. It's Luke Floria. I mean, again, we're happy we scored, but now again down by 14 points. This one does feel out of range. 7 minutes to go. We need a stop here on 3rd and 9 of Drew Aller, but what? He's going to catch the football. I mean, it didn't even look like Julian Fleming had that one. Instead, it's a completion. And now Penn State is just methodically working the football downfield. Aller to the 29 on an RPO. That one's going to get through. Penn State now fighting their way all the way down to the 2-yard line. Here comes a 1st and goal. Aller looking to throw. He has got his tight end. Touchdown Penn State. And that likely does it here for this ball game on the road. Okay. So, again, this game will continue. We've got, again, 4 minutes left to go. Ulatowski's going to try his best as he'll dump it off right there to Isaiah Baden, past midfield into Penn State territory. But, again, losing to these teams suck. However, us being competitive with teams like Penn State and like Pittsburgh is encouraging in the sense that we're going to be playing some MAC schools down the road. And I understand we're 1-3, and to become bowl eligible, we have to go 5-3 or better the rest of the way. And we'll see how Gavin Garcia is. I don't know if we're going to have to start Kai Thomas the rest of the season or not, as, Ulatowski throws a horrible ball right there, giving it right back to Penn State. It's fine. But this is encouraging to the sense that if we're competitive with these teams, we should be able to keep up with teams in the MAC. And there is a fumble and likely a scoop and score for the Penn State Nittnay Lions to put the final nail in the coffin for this game here on the road in Pennsylvania. Again, it was not meant to be. We were up 28-14 at one point, but since then, yeah, it has not been good. We got outscored by Penn State 35-7 after Kent State took that 28-14 lead. It is what it is. You lose some, you win some. Drew Aller, though, at a 91% completion rate, throws 343 yards and 5 touchdowns. Again, it is hard to win a football game when that's the opposing quarterback play on the other side of things. And in all fairness, when you turn over the ball 3 straight times in a tie game or in a close game like we did, again, you should not be expected to go out and win the football game. So Kent State loses on the road. They now fall to 1-3, and Penn State finally picks up their first win here of the 2024 season. So folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 2 of the Kent State Dynasty Mode here on College Football 25. If you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you are enjoying the series so far. Give folks for watching, and Mamba forever.